My name is Mickey Joe.
And I'm Aaron James.
And we are at the Edinburgh Fringe 2023. We are here by some traffic lights. Why have I stood next to these traffic lights?
I don't know.
I'm traumatized. I'm just remembering my old flat and the constant traffic light noise in my videos. But it's fine. It's fine. We have a
very small window.
We have a gap.
Go.
So we're here for 5 days. I'm hopefully going to be seeing and reviewing 30 shows. We will see how that goes. We got here last night and headed to the Pleasance Courtyard, where we immediately ran into B-Way Show.
Yeah.
One of our friends from New York, another content creator. Go and follow her if you aren't already. Oh my god, hey! Aaron, where are you? There you are. Oh my god, hey!
Hello!
We're at the Edinburgh Fringe. We found B-Way Show.
Hiya!
Literally, we just walked into Pleasance. Walked into Pleasance. Show was there, like a bright beacon of pink. We've been hanging out, we've had drinks, and we have our first bites of the Edinburgh Fringe. This is like a honey chipotle chicken burger from the Buffalo Chicken van. It's around the corner, it's by George Square, it's the Black Fried Chicken Burgers van. It's great. Aaron, what have you got?
Cubano, a gluten-free toast Cubano, yes to be gluten-free, and poutine.
Poutine!
The real deal.
Very nice, very nice. Shay, what have you got?
I got pancake. It's right down there.
Yeah.
I love a crepe, and this has veggie. It's like all veggie and pesto, and you can add or subtract something for like 50p. It's amazing. I'm having a lovely time, and I am being very Scottish. What is it? Ironburg? I just heard that it was something that I should try here, so I did.
How are you finding it?
I was intrigued at first. It kind of tasted like Guaraná, which is from Brazil, so I was like used to that. And now as I've had more and more of it, I really like it. Yeah.
There you go. Oh. There you go. The unexpected Iron Brew review of the Edinburgh Fringe. But we also ran into like set designers and producers and marketing people and social media people
and press people
and the voice of Disney's Moana. Like everyone's here at the Edinburgh Fringe, and today is the first day of seeing shows. So last night was all about just like checking out the food options.
Yeah.
But today is the first day we're seeing shows, and it's an afternoon at the Pleasance Courtyard. So seeing 4 shows back to back at this venue before trekking over to somewhere else. So the day is going to begin with 4 Felons and a Funeral. Then it's Chris Kirkpatrickmas, Hello Kitty Must Die, and Public the Musical, all in the same venue, which is super helpful. I never normally organise my Fringe this well, so we're off to a strong start. Aaron's at the box office seeing if he can score a ticket for Hello Kitty Must Die, because it's already sold out for half of the month. It's in a pretty small venue, but like word of mouth is catching, and it's got a great title, and it's from the producers of 6, so where is it? There it is. So there you go. So this is the Pleasance Courtyard. Got this lovely little feature in the middle here, and everywhere you look there are venues. So there is a venue through there, that big yellow sign, I think that says Cellar. There's another one there, the Attic. People are queuing here for Pleasance 1. There's a cabaret bar, there's more venues through there, there's a venue called Beside over there, there's a big venue called The Grand over the other side of this building. So many venues. These are all of today's sold out shows. There you can see Hello Kitty Must Die, sold out for today. Very excited to be seeing that one. And then following on from that, these are all the ones adding extra shows. Usually these will just be like one-person shows and comedians. You won't tend to see many like plays and musicals doing this because it's more challenging for them to just put together an extra show. And behind me here on this, it is a tree, I promise, going all the way around this tree. We have all of the Pleasance shows, not only at Pleasance Courtyard, but also at Pleasance at the Edinburgh International, it's the EICC, Edinburgh International Conference Centre? Maybe. Cultural Centre? I don't know. Convention Centre? Possibly. Also the Pleasance Dome, and possibly more Pleasance venues that I'm forgetting, but those are the big ones. What are you drinking, Aaron James?
Orange juice.
It's an orange juice. It's a sensible orange juice. Never a dull moment. We have a marching band holding things with QR codes on, and it's the back of the jacket I want to bring your attention to. Grab 'em by Debussy. That is a first-rate pun. Excellent pun content. I also enjoy these shoes. Very Edinburgh Fringe. You can see People are unfazed by this. This is incredibly regular behaviour. So I just met the manager of the thing I was just showing you, Slapstick, and they're on at the Pleasance Courtyard. It looks like a lot of fun. I'm not going to have time to see it, but they've got 5-star reviews from Fest and Daily Mail for their show Scherzo. So there you go, little plug for Slapstick. We're queuing for our first show. It's a very condensed queue, which is why you're seeing me at such an intense angle, but we're excited. We're here with Amy from Lost in Theatreland. She was lost, but now she is found. Amy, you've seen a show already today. You have, and you're seeing how many shows during the Fringe?
69.
69. Nice. There you go. If you see one more, it would be devastating. So this was meant to be a 1:45 show. We are still queuing outside, so this is not a promising start to the day. Things do overrun here at Fringe, but obviously when you have another show booked, I think I've got a 25-minute gap before the next one, but it's there. So hopefully this should be fine. We're here. We're in. First show of the Fringe, number 1, starting soon. First venue. Okay, one show down. I just ran away to go and film my review, so I wasn't doing it right where like actors were going to come out or where a lot of people were standing around, but found a nice wall with loads of posters on to film my review that's also next to some toilets. The glamour of critical life. But now, running back, because the next show officially starts in 5 minutes. Hopefully they'll be queuing outside. Maybe my friends have joined the queue and I can just slot in with them. Hopefully. This is the madness of Fringe, everybody. We're here, ready for show 2. Boy band Christmas music blaring in the background. Topical, getting us in the vibe. It's December, it's snowing out. Like, convincing myself. Pre-show immersion. So this is Chris Kirkpatrick most. We have a quote from Chris Kirkpatrick over at the back there that is challenging to read, but maybe that's what I'll spend the next few minutes trying to do. And then a Christmas tree, and maybe an inflatable surfboard. I don't know, it's all going on. Okay, just saw Chris Kirkpatrick was show number 2. Proof that a musical can be anything at the Edinburgh Fringe. Aaron and I are now dividing and conquering 2 different Pleasance Theatre box offices to see if we can get him a last-minute ticket for Hello Kitty Must Die, which is in about half an hour. No luck, sadly, for Aaron with Hello Kitty Must Die. I still have a ticket to go review the show, but at the moment it looks like he might not get to see it, which is kind of a shame. But we are going to get some food because we have like 20 minutes before I need to go in and see the show now. So we're going to wolf down some fries that we're going to share. Then we're going to get a pizza later, which I'm excited about. Aaron got us some fries from Smash and Stack, which is here in Pleasance Courtyard. And these are like oregano and sea salt fries. I'm going to eat one. I'm going to tell you what it's like. Oh, it's good. I like. Okay, here's what just happened. So we both went to box offices, there was nothing. I asked someone in the queue, I was like, is there any like standing in the back, anything at all to see this show? Today is the only chance, super sold out. And she was like, there's 1 ticket available online on the system, but I've just sent someone to the box office. I'm so sorry if this was you, but I was like, surely I could just get it online. He ran to the box office, I got it online, it went into my basket, it literally said sold out. I still clicked on the thing and it was like, do you want a ticket? And I was like, yes I do. So now, Aaron's got a ticket! Yay! We should get in the queue. Okay, we are in for Hello Kitty Must Die, and if it looks familiar of the last venue we were in, it's because it's the same one. And so is the next show. Get used to this view with slightly different boxes and props. The Christmas tree is gone. That's important to note. It is no longer Christmas. how glad are we that Aaron got to see Hello Kitty Must Die. Show of the day so far, easy. Will it be the show of the whole day? I don't know. Early doors. Early doors. It's only show number 3, people. We have to calm down. But that was great. Okay, this next break is 40 minutes long and it is all about getting a drink. We're going for Rekorderlig Premium Swedish Cider, mango and raspberry. I had 2 ciders yesterday, so if anyone's keeping count, this will be my 3rd of the Fringe, my 1st of the day. So you can take drinks in to the Edinburgh Fringe, but I drink way too quickly, so I've just finished my entire cider. We just met the cast of Hello Kitty Must Die, got to tell them that we loved their show and they were all phenomenally talented. Said goodbye to our friend Shoshana B-Way Show, who has seen a bunch of shows with us today and is going off for more adventures. And now we're going to go see Public, which is a musical set in a public toilet. But before that, I am coming down here to find an actual toilet. Aaron's holding our place in line, and I have, how long do I have? Ooh, I got 10 minutes. This is fine. This is fine. This is very chill. Just chatted with someone coming back from the toilet who recognized me from YouTube. Again, glamour. And got given a flyer. Now this is a big part of Fringe. Many flyers. That guy's having a great time. It's 6 o'clock, so could conceivably be drunk. But yeah, flyers, big part of Fringe, and I'm going to talk you through all of the flyers I've been given today later. For now, I'm going to go find Aaron and go and see Public. Well, this is just about the most set we've seen in this room all day, but 3rd show back to back in the same space here at Pleasance. And we have, look at that, we have toilets and pipes and doorways. Show 4 done. Public the musical. Biggest audience response so far, by far. Huge response to that one. First show I've seen actively encouraging people to film at the end, which is something that Six has really pioneered and was doing at the Fringe, which was a big thing that helped their growth. I had an Aaron. There he is. There you go. Just collected some more flyers on the way out because people exit flyer from shows. I'll show you all those later. For now, this is now our dinner break. This is the time. We're going to seize the opportunity and we're going to see if Pizza Geeks, which is a pizza place that's in a few different venues, have their gluten-free bases today because they didn't last night. So we will see. Okay, I need to show you this. So we just saw Annabelle Marlowe, Toby Marlowe's sister, and one of the original cast members of the student production of Six. Just saw Annabelle in Public, but Annabelle's also doing a solo show an hour later, which is madness. 2 shows at the Fringe, but I love this. As seen in Six, as seen on Hinge, the app. Food update. Pizza Geeks still don't have gluten-free bases, which is, life happens. They haven't had it delivered yet. Hopefully before the end of our stay we can get Pizza Geeks, because we love Pizza Geeks. But we are walking in the direction of the Traverse Theatre, because it's a bit of a trek. We have an hour and a half. We had an hour and a half. We now have less. Maybe an hour and 10. I think we have an hour and 10. I think it's at 9.
Do you want me to check?
Maybe it's 9:30. Maybe we have way longer than I thought. I was right the first time. It's at 9, so we have an hour and 10. We don't know where we're going to get food, but we're going to look hopefully for something on the way. So fingers crossed. Pray for us. So I peed right before that show. You now need the toilet.
Yeah.
Watching a musical set in public toilets for an hour. There was a man who had to leave from the front row. I assume it's because he needed to go to the toilet.
It was for toilet.
There you go. But nothing's going to make you realise that like a musical set in a public toilet. What were you just saying?
How would you do merch that people would be happy to it's the ironicness. I guess you were in town. What did your in town do?
You could get novelty toilet seat covers, novelty toilet roll. Toilet roll. I feel like they
guess
should
at
have had
least-
toilet roll in the show.
I guess at least the name is Public
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
not Toilet.
Yeah.
If it's called Toilet, that would
Toilet the musical. That would sell tickets or none. Either sell
Yeah.
out or like no one would come. I can't tell. One of the two. We're walking via Cowgate, which is the big purple thing you're seeing behind us, which I think we're going to tomorrow. So I will show you what that looks like tomorrow. Heading through Grassmarket to the Traverse. If anyone fancies pulling up a map and following us on our adventure. I would do an animation, but I shan't because this is work enough. We've walked over to the Edinburgh ICC, whatever, I still don't know what it stands for, but Pleasant's doing shows here, and they also have some food here, usually, so we're going to see what their food options are like, because I don't think we're seeing anything at this venue this year, but we're open to eating here. These things are my nemesis. I hate revolving doors. Hate it. Okie dokie, we got kickin' Korean chicken. I got the samurai with a katsu sauce. Aaron has a Gangnam style with a different type of sauce. I can't remember, was it like a gochujang? I think so. But it's from that stall over there in the EICC, Korean Kickin' Chicken. And for a novelty eating experience, we have Aperol Spritz deck chairs. because we're on holiday, I guess. There you go. And the EICC. Do you know what that stands for? I got Edinburgh International Something Centre.
Convention Centre, isn't it?
Convention Centre. I'd believe that. Aaron said it. That was one of my guesses. We're going with Convention Centre. I'm going to eat my chicken now. So we've seen Mischief Movie Night live here before. I've seen Wallace and Gromit performed with a live orchestra here before.
Are you being served?
Are you being murdered? Are You Being Murdered?
Yeah.
It was called Are You Being Murdered? Yeah, we saw a play here last year called Are You Being Murdered, which was like a send-up of old British TV shows, basically. And this year they have Trainspotting Live is here again. They have this amazing devised play about the founding of America.
We watched Bloody Mary here as well.
We did Bloody Mary live, we saw here as well. But also they have a show called Buffy Revamped that I've been seeing around for years. People have been suggesting this to me for years. It's like Spike from Buffy being the main character. But I didn't get the title until they just did a last call announcement. They were like, for Buffy Revamped. And I was like, oh, I've not been hearing it out loud. Revamped. Because vampire. Fully like Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I hadn't put all that together. No, slow I am. Verdict on the fried chicken, Aaron James. How many, hold up your fingers, how many Edinburgh Fringes out of 5 would you give this fried chicken? It's a 5 out of 5. It's 5 out of 5. I loved it as well. It was really nice. Loved the sauce. Taste sensation. We need to go to Traverse now to see our show, which is in about 25 minutes. But I'm enjoying this deck chair. Also, I've got a spot on my chin. How rubbish is that? Here we are. It is the other side of town, but it is so worth it. We have arrived at the Traverse Theatre. Now, where a lot of the venues that we go to sort of pop up at different locations, the Traverse is a theatre all the year round. A bit more of an established space with like permanent walls and everything. So here in the foyer you can see some of the shows at the Traverse this time around. And this is what we're seeing tonight. No Love Songs. We're going to head down and go and see it now. Okay, it is busy here in the Traverse. There are 2 spaces here, Traverse 1 and Traverse 2. It's really busy in the bar and the queue line is empty. There's 13 minutes of the show, so I'm playing the game. Has no one gone in or has everyone gone in? And I'm going to go ask an usher, because it pays to check, because these shows start on time and then they lock the doors. On the wall here we have information for all the shows. So we've got info about No Love Songs, got the duration, content warnings, age rating, and then cast and creative team listed down below there. We're inside the auditorium, jamming to pre-show music. Aaron James wearing an appropriate Western Live t-shirt.
For today, definitely.
It says Eat, Sleep, Musicals, Repeat, and this will be our 5th musical of the day.
Yeah. Well, this show doesn't say what it is.
It's a show with music. They're like back-to-back musical shows today. Jamming, vibing. So this is Traverse 2, everybody, in a different configuration this year to how I've previously known it. All set up here for No Love Songs. Very excited. And we're gonna see the show. Oh my gosh. That was emotional and intense. I just want to go to bed and hug.
Sorry, it's really random.
Oh no, I can smell something. I didn't know what it was.
It smells a bit like baguette.
And I can never normally smell anything, so that's...
I remember the smell. I only ever smell this smell in Edinburgh, and I just don't know what it is.
It's the smell of the city, whatever it is. I wouldn't call it baguette, I don't know.
It's a smell that I only smell here.
Oh no, it is bready. It is a bread.
It's bread.
That is a bread.
It's a bready smell.
Something in a bread family. But yes, I was just saying, I feel very emotional. And that was all about like love and life, and I just want to go and hug, but instead we're going to a late night cabaret situation in about an hour and a half that starts at midnight and ends at like 2. So very different vibe, very much a change of vibe. We're going to spend the next 80 minutes slowly adjusting to that as we walk back over towards Assembly Checkpoint. Might get back to where we're staying first and then come back out. Might meet up with Amy, who we were with earlier today, for a drink, because she's also coming to this. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I've taken a wrong turn down this street. We're going to go that way. It's all going on up on Edinburgh Castle where they're doing the tattoo. Just heard some very Scottish music. It's stopped now, just in time for me to start filming. But I promise you it's there. It's all going on now, look. Look at that. Oh, once again. There were fireworks, I promise. I hate this. There we go. I'm going to wait this out. Fireworks over the Edinburgh Castle. Give us another one. There you go. Sparkly shiny. One more. Lovely stuff. Okay, we're going now. I need a drink. Oh my god, hey.
Hello.
It's a very intense angle. I'm not tired. I'm not exhausted. You're exhausted. Show number 6 in one day. Amy, how many shows today? 7. Amy's done 7. Best thing you saw today?
Tamsin Kelly.
Tamsin Kelly. Is that a comedian? Tamsin Kelly. There you go. Recommendation from Amy. But yeah, we're queuing for Assembly Checkpoint. We're almost at the right bit of road to go in. I'm glad we came early. This always happens. This always happens. I come here every year. This has become a Fringe staple. And last year we were slightly traumatized by something super...
Racy.
Racy is a good word. I was going to say just super like intimate that was done with a popcorn maker. We'll see what happens tonight at the K-hole. Update. We are entering the K-hole. I repeat, we are entering the K-hole. Momentarily. I take it back. We've stopped again. We will soon be entering the K-hole.
In one of our bedrooms. Oh, scrap that, thank you.
That's the show. Just here we'll be doing some photos and we have merch. We have the I can't believe I douched for this hoodie. It is indeed the catchphrase of 2023. Welcome to my whole
Okay, we are post K-hole. We had a great time.
Yeah.
Had a lovely time. I feel like we've got a really exciting and diverse lineup of guest acts, none of whom were too traumatizing. So, great time. Great variety of like music, like all sorts. Loads of performers, including Annabelle Marlowe. We just got a flyer. Lovely time. Erin can still smell bread, so either all the bakeries of Edinburgh are baking in unison, or we're having a mutual stroke because I can smell as well, so who knows, but we're probably going to go back and sleep now because more shows tomorrow. Oh my god, hey, as promised, going to talk through the flyers of the day. So this is just from people approaching us to hand us flyers, because we're not like going out of our way to look for them, because I'm already fully scheduled, so I'm not really open to new shows. But if someone offers me a flyer, it's rude not to take it. In previous years I've worn dungarees so that I can put them in a pocket just there, but there are so many. I have multiple Annabelle Marlowe flyers that I was just showing you. Double-sided. Clever. Her show, Is This Okay? I didn't even read this bit. Perfect singing, comedy, and crying. There you go. And that's on every day of the Fringe except the 16th at 8:30 at the Pleasance Courtyard. Ross Leslie, Unfit for a King. This is a comedy show. 3rd to the 27th of August, not the 14th. It's at Just the Tonic at the Mash House at 5:05. We also have We'll Have None of It. I'm seeing this week, so I'll tell you more about it then. We have another Annabelle Marlowe. We have, ooh, this one. I'm so glad. The person who gave me this knew me from YouTube, so hello if that was you. But already I'd noticed this because I like the title. It's called Burning Down the Horse, and it's on at the Pleasance Courtyard at 1:05 p.m, early afternoon show at Beneath. Every day, excluding the 16th of August. What's happening on the 16th of August that multiple shows aren't playing? This one, I like this design. Look at that. Matty Hudson, Don't Hold Back. I'm seeing awards, finalist things, and it sounds like music. Yeah, that's on at the Attic in the Pleasance Courtyard at 7:15 during the Fringe. We have this. Again, a YouTube watcher gave me this. This is Ed, the new totally unofficial gender inclusive parody sketch show at Zoo Playground, 4th to the 19th of August at 9:50. Tickets from £10. We have Choo Choo, which honestly raises more questions than it answers, but that's at the Pleasance Dome, which is in Bristow Place. I'm tired. It's like 2:30 in the morning. And that's on the 2nd to the 28th of August, but not the 6th, 7th, not multiples of 7 except 28. There you go, do some maths. 1:15 in the afternoon. I Wish My Life Were Like a Musical. You may have seen them perform at West End Live. You may have seen me talk about their performance at West End Live in another video. That's on at Gilded Balloon, 8:50. And it's not on the 9th, 16th or 23rd, and it's 70 minutes. And it's got a great cast this year, great cast. This made me laugh. Dark jokes only. At Laughing Horse at the Counting House, and then on the other side I was like, ooh, No Limits. It's not the musical theatre song cycle, it's just it's a dark comedy show. So there you go. August 3rd to the 20th at 11:30 p.m. That's how you know it's dark comedy, because it's late, but not as late as it is now. It's 2:30 and I'm going to sleep because I have another full day of Fringe ahead of me tomorrow. Oh my god, hey! Hello, it is a new day. It is day 2 of seeing shows here at the Edinburgh Fringe, and it's 11:30. I've fringed too close to the sun today because filling my schedule is all very well until I have to carve out time to sit down and make reviews. So I've just been filming and editing and exporting and uploading in my room, and I've got through 4 of yesterday's shows. But now I have 20 minutes to get to Summer Hall for the first of today's shows, and I haven't had breakfast. Now, Summer Hall's only 9 minutes away from where I am, so this is fine, but if I see anywhere on the way that does like a pastry or something, I'm just gonna have to grab it because I do need breakfast today. I've got 10 hours of back-to-back theatre ahead of me. Last night's dinner was small and we didn't get anything after the K-hole. Aaron's gone to grab, I think Aaron's having like a nice calm relaxed brunch because he's not at this first show with me. So I think, yeah, I'm going to meet him at the second show of the day back in the Pleasance Courtyard, but we're on the hunt for breakfast. Wish me luck, everybody. So I'm seeing a show at Roundabout, which is a temporary installation in the round at the back of Summer Hall, but I've just remembered the main building itself has a cafe. So I'm literally running there. I've passed a Sainsbury's local. I want the Summer Hall cafe breakfast. That's what we're going for. Here it is. I do not have time to stop and show you, but this is Summer Hall, everybody, home of like high art theatre at the Fringe, I always think. We're going inside now. Okay, here, coffee shop. My show's in 13 minutes. I'm in a queue. I think I'm okay, but this is not the vibe. This is why I'm glad I held out though, because look at the amazing pastry selection we have here. I'm going to try and go for a ham and cheese croissant. I'm hoping I have time. The show is in 11 minutes. Okay, I got the croissant. It's fantastic, very plentiful. I can see they've already let people into the show, so I'm going to go talk to the ushers and tell them I just need to eat this croissant and then I can come in. Plot twist. Just met some very friendly ushers and I was like, has everyone gone in or has no one gone in? I think the thing before is still happening, so I think we're running a little bit late, which is fine by me because I have a decent gap before the next one. So I'm seeing Polko at 11:50 and yeah, they had a 10:30 show called First Thing. It's still very early days, so I guess shows are still like getting used to timings and stuff, but that's fine because it means I have time to eat the second half of this delicious ham and cheese croissant because there's only a few people in the queue, so I can take my time. This is fine. This is chill. Maybe I'll even post some of my reviews. We'll see what happens. So this is the show I'm seeing today, this morning, Polko by Angus Harrison. I believe it's set in a car, so that's fun. That's novel. And this is the venue. Big old tent called Roundabout. I'm going inside now. And this is what it looks like inside, in this queue. I've opted for a back row seat because I'm wearing a baseball cap and I like to not have to take it off. So there's no one behind me whose view I'm blocking because I'm thoughtful like that. This is the set for this one. Obviously it's in the round, but yep, looks like it's set in a car. And then on everyone's seats are these little, this is like a brochure of all the stuff that's happening at Summer Hall. I think I'm seeing 3 shows, oh sorry, no, just a Roundabout specifically. So I'm seeing Polko, I'm also seeing Salty Arena, and I'm also seeing Bangers. There you go, those are the 3 that I'm seeing this week. Okay, so we're just going to voice over everything that happened here. This was the moment I pointed out that it started really raining. Now, I'd been in a tent for the previous show, so I'd heard the rain, but I was concerned because according to the forecast, there was a possibility once it started raining, it might just carry on for every day we were at the Fringe. But I found Aaron, and what happened to you?
I had to get an umbrella because it was raining and I cut my finger, which was fun because very sharp metal.
But I bought you plasters, and at this point I think we were looking for the venue, but then we worked out where it was because it's beneath or below.
Yeah, it's at the front of the building.
Yeah, so you have to queue outside the front of the building on the street, and that's what we were indicating to you at this point here. Then we were walking down to Underbelly Cowgate for Boy Out the City. I don't know what else we were talking about here. But I seem to be saying a lot of things. Maybe we were updating how many shows we'd seen. At this point, I was pointing out that was a music venue, sort of an outdoor drinking space with loud music, and that was a hostel I stayed in before, and it's very loud into the night. And this is Underbelly Cowgate. That's the street up there. This was our next venue. This was all the shows that were playing here. This was the box office, the shows that were sold out. This was me getting another cider, and I had to stop filming because there was a man talking like a pirate, and I was like, this is messing up my audio, which is ironic now because you can't hear anything. But the cider was nice. I think this was a passion fruit one.
Yeah, it was the one where you had most often, I think, the mango and passion fruit.
Yeah, then we eventually found the venue after I tried to lead us to completely the wrong part of Underbelly Cowgate. This was the stage. Now, we'd seen some good shows here before. We'd seen some good things, so I was like, this is good vibes. Good vibes. And this was Declan Bennett, who just performed in Boy Out the City. Clap, 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 clap. Yay! Yay, another show at the Edinburgh Fringe. Yay. Then I was excited because the post-show music was Joyful Joyful from Sister Act 2. Or not Joyful Joyful, A Happy Day, that's the one. And then I was showing you a sticker I got given because it's my side quest to collect stickers at the Edinburgh Fringe. And then you were going to point out...
Oh, we just saw our friend Andrew Tomlins.
Yeah, we ran into Andrew at Underbelly Cowgate.
A.K.A. West End Frame.
A.K.A. West End Frame. But then it was time to go ahead to another show. So next we were walking up to Bristow Square. I was pointing out the Greyfriars Bobby statue. That's a very popular local landmark, and it can get very busy around there for footfall, so it can be difficult to walk through, but all of the businesses around there all have Greyfriars Bobby similar names. Then we were walking through to, I think, Ermintrude?
Yeah.
was the space. Now, there's two main areas where the theatres are in Bristol Square, and it can be difficult to find them, so just allow yourself a bit of time, I think is probably what I was saying there. This was us in the queue. I was telling you we're about to go into a lecture theatre. You hadn't been here before,
No.
but I'd seen Unfortunate here and a musical called You and I. And there you go, lecture theatre set up, little desks that you can use for notes or drinks or anything. I was uploading reviews on my phone. This was the stage, some nice white door frames, which I said was a good thing to tick off for Edinburgh Fringe Bingo. And this was the show, Godcatcher at Ermintrude. Clap, 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 clap. Yes, talented cast. And I thought it was cute because they did a bit at the end where they said, if you didn't like our show, remember the gods are watching. And then there was a thunderclap sound effect, which I thought was fun.
I believe at this point we're talking about the fact that the rooms are so close together, so there was a slight issue in the fact that you could hear gimme, gimme, gimme coming through the wall.
You could. And then we were walking to go and find food down this very popular stretch of street. We got some currywurst. I have double bread because Aaron couldn't have the bread. But that was very nice. Then ironically, I was pointing out a silent disco. You see a lot of these at the Fringe, and I was like, look how silly it is. You can't hear anything. And now you really can't hear anything. But this is where we got our food. You then grabbed like a loaded jacket potato. What was that?
Yeah, it was like a loaded jacket potato with like bacon bits, etc. from the same place I had the poutine.
Yeah, and then I pointed out that we could hear some people warming up for their show next to me, and I was vibing to that. Then I think, then we were walking down, I guess, to Summerhall based on the directions there, going to see something. Oh, Bangers.
Because it's kind of funny because we're watching a show right after you'd eaten sausages.
So then this is what Summerhall looks like out the back. I was showing you this because I'd kind of sped through earlier that day, pointing through to where Roundabout is. This is the queuing area. And this is the stage set up for Bangers. And then I was telling you I was sat over there before, and now I'm sat over here. And this is what the stage looks like. There's a high table with a DJ with some beverages, some boxes, and then clap, clap, clap. We saw another show at the Edinburgh Fringe. It was Bangers. Clap for the cast. Clap for the cast in a different orientation. Yay. And then we're on to our last show of the day, waiting for Monet Exchange at McEwen Hall, which was the building we were sat next to, having another type of record lig.
This was watermelon and citrus.
Watermelon and citrus. Aaron's choice, which was very nice. Very nice. And this was our view in McEwen Hall. I was showing you this is a bit more of a traditional sort of a theatre space because it does have some circle levels. I don't know if you can see those. But yeah, that was our view. Then we were singing along to something in the pre-show music, and then there was Monet Exchange. Applause again. Clap, 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 clap. Yay. She was great. Then we met up with our friend Amy in Bristol Square. I think I asked her how many shows she'd seen that day, and then someone said something funny because we're all laughing hysterically. I don't know what that was. And then I'm not sure what we're talking about here, but at some point I figure out that I'm wearing two hats because I forgot I'd put your hat on top of my hat as a joke. And then I put it back on, but probably just saying that we'd had a nice day at the Fringe. Oh my god, hey! It is me, Mickey Joe Theatre, still here at the Edinburgh Fringe. It is day 3, Sunday morning. I'm awake unnaturally early. There's not a lot of cars out, not a lot of people around. There is a helicopter. I don't know what that's about. But I'm on my way to the Traverse. It's about 9:30. I wanted to leave at 15:15, but this morning has not gone well for me. I'll be honest, it's a low point of my Fringe today. I've been trying to finish other videos to put up on my channel so there's not a big gap while I'm here. Seriously, this helicopter. Where is Miss Saigon happening? I've been trying to work on other videos while I'm here, but I'm seeing shows like 12 hours a day. I'm trying to review the shows I'm seeing here and get that filmed and edited and exported as fast as possible. I'm gonna wait for this helicopter to be done. I'm gonna call you back. Okay, the helicopter is just circling overhead, but I'm gonna talk to you anyway. Just past Victor Hugo Deli on my left. That's fun. Very Les Mis-esque. And people are running in the park. That's nice for them. I may start running soon because I am late for my first show. I'm heading over to the Traverse Theatre, which we went to on Friday night. And I've got like 4 shows there today, but being me, I'm not seeing them back to back. I'm doing like Traverse, miles away, Traverse, miles away, Traverse, miles away, Traverse. So that's going to be the day, running to and from this venue and quite possibly actually running. This was not meant to be the shortest gap of the day, but that's the way it's worked out. This morning I was trying to film stuff and put out a weekly vlog video. and I found out that my audio wasn't working. Hopefully it is now, but a lot of the audio from yesterday is also completely gone, and I've not been able to get out as many reviews as I wanted to already, but I can't not go and see the next show, so I just feel like I'm falling behind, and there's going to be more and more work mounting, so feeling a bit low this morning, feeling a bit like a lot of obstacles I'm coming up against. Don't know if I'm going to get a chance to get breakfast. I refuse to miss this show. I will run if I have to. I think I'm going to get there at like 9:54. It's a 10 o'clock show, so fingers crossed everything should be fine. I'm just going to cry at them if I'm there too late, but hopefully I should be fine, because Traverse Theatre are serious about like doors closing. I was a minute early, or I was there a minute before a show started once before, and they'd already closed the door. So we don't want that to happen again. But this is a funny show. This is meant to be a funny show, meant to be a comedy, and I feel like I need that this morning. So powering through. Today is going to be a good day. It's going to be a chaotic day. Eventually I will get all these videos out. Eventually everything will be fine. Maybe I've already done like a montage of yesterday's videos. I hope you liked that. If I did, apologies for being technically incompetent, but it's all gonna be fine. It's all gonna be fine. Can I take this helicopter to the Traverse Theatre? Yeah. This park I've been walking next to, by the way, is called The Meadows. And this is like 1 minute slower as a way of walking to Traverse, but the way it's adjusting... Oh, 2 helicopters. There's 2 helicopters. There you go. That answers all the questions. Double Miss Saigon. But yeah, this is technically 1 minute slower as a walking route, but you'll notice there's no one here. And if I went the way Google Maps suggested, it would have been prime Edinburgh Fringe, Royal Mile, tourist territory, Greyfriars Bobby statue, all of that stuff, and it would have been impossible to get through. So this is my preferred route, especially between Summerhall and Traverse, which is going to be happening again today. Straight line down this way, very easy path. Okay, after I hung up on you, I ran for a bit and managed to make up 4 minutes. So now I'm going to get to the Traverse Theatre at 10 to 10. 10 minutes early for the show. They have pain au chocolat, and I am going to try and buy one and hopefully not burst into tears. We're going to reclaim the day, people. This is going to be a good day. It's going to be a funny show. It's going to be a tasty breakfast. Everything will go well. This is fine. What a beautiful sight this is at 9:47. And that over there is the show that I'm going to see. Sean and Darrow, Flake It Till They Make It. It's going to make me want ice cream, isn't it? In we go to the Traverse Theatre. I made it. Shout out to the nice guy on the bar who not only sold me a pain au chocolat, which is the best thing a human can do, but said, "It's Mickey, right?" And I was like, "Oh yes." And he said, "How's your fringe been so far?" We had a conversation about it. And I told him I'm going to be running back here 4 times today. So he can expect me to look increasingly exhausted, but that made my day a little bit brighter, so it's going well. Here are the shows playing in Traverse 1. This is what we're starting the day with. Sean and Darrow, Flake It Till They Make It. Here we have creative team, cast information, content warnings, duration 1 hour, 15 minutes, no interval. I'm actually seeing that next, that's third, that's fourth. And the only reason I'm not seeing this is because I saw it last year and I bloody loved it. It was great. See this show if you can. But this is the day that lies ahead of us in Traverse 1. Here is the set in Traverse 1. This is a bit, well, it's a much bigger stage than Traverse 2. So we're going to see some fuller set designs today. But this is Sean and Darrow, Flake It Till They Make It. Well, that definitely did the trick. That was joyous and funny and everything I was hoping it would be. So, to start off with a nice play about ice cream. I do feel like I'm gonna have to have an ice cream today because they actually like had an ice cream machine and like made Mr. Whippy on stage. And I'm like, oh, could really do with ice cream. Enjoyed my breakfast pastry, but there was a woman in the row in front of me who actually had an ice cream with a flake. And I'm like, A, where did you get that? B, genius planning ahead. And C, now I want one. So yeah, I'm on my way to go and meet Aaron James. He's seeing a different show to me this morning. He's seeing Blossoming, open brackets, You Undo Me, closed brackets, with our friend Amy. I'm headed to Summer Hall, but not until 12:30, which is in hour and 10. So I'm gonna go and get keys off of him so I can hopefully go back to where we're staying, try and get this video out. I probably won't be able to make any more reviews, but I will try. I'll see if I can do a couple and then head off to show number 14. Okay, I have met up with Aaron. We did like a relay race exchange where he gave me our keys. I am almost back at where our accommodation is. It's 11:45. My next show is at 12:30 at Summer Hall, which is super nearby to where we're staying, so that should be fine. I think I can leave. Latest I can leave is probably like 12:10. So that gives me 25 minutes. Maybe I'll get some reviews done. We will see what happens, but feeling good about today. This is going to be okay, people. I'm sorry for dragging you down earlier with my sadness and despair. This is going to be a good day. Good news. So, just been back in the accommodation. I had literally 20 minutes, but I managed to finish the weekly vlog video that's now exporting, and I filmed 2 more reviews. Haven't edited them or uploaded them or any of that nonsense, but I have done technically 6 reviews out of the 13 shows I've seen so far, which is pretty good numbers considering the madness of my schedule. It is now 12:14, but super close to Summer Hall, so this should be fine. Oh, there's a kitty cat. I feel like I need like some kind of a lemonade or something. I need something sugary and non-alcoholic before this show in Summer Hall, so that will be my main agenda from the cafe. Let's manifest there not being a queue even though it's peak lunchtime. Oh, that's so not gonna go my way, is it? It's fine, it's fine, it's all gonna be fine. Just realised I had forgotten to tell you, I got this packet of, this is sherbet, before anyone panics. I got this thrown at me during the show this morning, so if I need an emergency sugar boost today to get me through this ridiculous day of back-to-back theatre and running across the city of Edinburgh, then I have one. Yay for the Summer Hall shortcut I learned the other day while I was fleeing the rain. Got a pink lemonade, no, pink grapefruit soda, actually. That's what I got, pink grapefruit soda. And that's a sign for Cairns Lecture Theatre, which is downstairs. We're going to go now. The next show we're seeing is called Anything That We Wanted to Be by Adam Lenson. I told you a lie, the Cairns Lecture Theatre is not downstairs. It is through the back, past roundabout. So this is going to be a new venue I don't think I've ever been in before. How fun. Once again in a lecture theatre. It's got a fun little bench for my pink grapefruit soda. And I think I have, maybe I've been in this venue before? I don't know. But you can glimpse the set for Anything We Wanted to Be. There you go.
So much for choosing to come to the show. I really appreciate all of you being here. I'm also fundraising for Macmillan Cancer Support. I'm trying to raise £5,000 over the run, so if you have budget for charitable giving, I would really appreciate it. They're amazing. That's everything. If you like watching cable management, then please feel free to stay for the post show.
Oh my god, hey! We are running. I am literally running again by the meadows. You can see the Circus Hub when they're doing circus performances, but just got out of that show at Summer Hall, literally running. I sat by the exit so I could be the first person out, and then Adam, whose show it was clearing the stage at the end, and I wanted to go and say hello because we have met before and we do know each other, which I did very briefly. I said I literally have to run to reverse, but love that, thank you so much. And then I became the last person out. Foolish me and my sentimentality. But one thing that has calmed me from this morning, from the sad walk I did over here this morning, being slightly late, is that I learned that I can do this route a little bit faster than Google says, especially if I run. So we're gonna do a little bit of a run, and it's gonna be fine. Right now Google has me arriving exactly when the show starts, which is not great, but I can make up some of that time, hopefully. The reason I'm vlogging this and not just running flat out and not holding my camera is because I feel the weight of responsibility. I'm seeing 30 shows in 5 days. And I need for you all to know that if you try and do that, this is what it looks like some of those days. It is not necessarily going to all be nice and easy. Oh, some days we run to Traverse to go and see Grand Old Opera House Hotel, new play written by Isabel MacArthur, who wrote Pride and Prejudice, sort of. My arm hurts. I'm going to put the camera away. Wish me luck, everybody. Pray for Mickey Joe. Back in Traverse 1, the same space where I started the day, but with a very different set. There you go. We're sat in a different place as well. And a sign for Scomodo Hotels. Getting ready for the Grand Old Opera House Hotel. Okay, so to update you, made it to Traverse for show, second Traverse show of the day, which is show number, oh my gosh, we were at 12.
I can't help you.
13, 14, 15? I think that was show number 15 for me.
14 for me? Oh, I don't know now.
I don't know now either. 15 for me, 13 for you, maybe.
Yeah.
Who's to say? Who's to say? But yes, Google said it was a walk that was going to take 25 minutes, ended up taking 17. From partial running. And we're now cutting back towards Underbelly Cowgate, where we have less time than we thought we did. Admire the pretty castle view as we go running past it to cut through a sneaky shortcut down these stairs that is going to take us to Underbelly Cowgate. I've learned this in previous years. We're going to Grassmarket this way. So planning and scheduling left us 20 minutes to make this transfer between venues, which, you guessed it, is exactly as long as Google says it takes. But the show started 5 minutes late and ended 5 minutes late. So we're hoping that Cowgate is also running a little bit behind, or that we walk faster than Google says. Some sort of serene, angelic music is. On any other day I would go investigate, but we have places to be. We made it. Show starts in 2 minutes, but we made it. Haha. Sneaky exit behind us. Pro sneaky exit tip. If you climb all the way up through Underbelly Cowgate, all the way up the stone staircase, then you'll come out at a different exit. Go through the upper box office and you'll be on the upper level. I will show you why that makes a difference. It makes a difference because the other exit is down there. So we have just over an hour to grab some food. We're heading to Bristow on the basis that I haven't eaten since you saw me eat that pan of chocolate this morning, and I need food of more substance than the Korean fried chicken that we can get at the EICC. So hoping that we manage to make this work before heading back to, you guessed it, the Traverse. Back to the Traverse, not for the last time today. I do regret my choices, but I'm committing to them at this point. So we're just gonna make it work. This is the Harry Potter one, isn't it? This is it's a big thing. Elephant House Cafe, where J.K. Rowling wrote at least one word of Harry Potter.
Yeah, which you can no longer go into because then it's set light.
Did it set on fire?
It's on fire.
That's a metaphor, isn't it? Let's carry on. Okay, I have gone for chicken scoop. Chicken scoop, where I'll be having a chicken in a waffle cone. I'm intrigued and excited. Lingering up in the background up there is Gilded Balloon Tevye. I've only been in there once, but it is really cool inside. Need to see more shows in that venue. And guessing from the floor and the dripping that it has rained, but we've managed to avoid the rain. We're doing quite well with the weather, all things considered. Here it is. Look at that. That is chicken in a waffle cone. I am all kinds of intrigued. So this is one of the more congested walkways of the Edinburgh Fringe. Get a lot of flyers, and also whatever this is, I have more questions than answers, but I'm intrigued, and that's possibly what they're going for here. Okay, still hungry, so we've come to George Square. Aaron's getting gelato, I'm getting donuts, which I think it's Assembly rather than Underbelly that has the donuts. Yes, I see a sign. I've made good choices. I'm going to get the donuts, and then we're going to head back over to the Traverse. So here's the hot donuts in assembly at George Square, and here are the donuts. Cinnamon donuts, 3 for £4 with a white chocolate sauce. I'm about to enter heaven. I don't see it.
It's like a big globule that's like hanging from your mouth.
Oh gosh.
I think it's sugar or something because it was very well formed.
Oh, cinnamon. The donuts were good. I got given 10% discount because of my lanyard, which I don't think that's what this is for, but he thought that's what it was for, and it was easier to just say yes. Because do you know what? That might be like morally questionable of me. I don't know.
But some places I think do have discounts for different lanyards. Because Amy had discounts at a different place.
I just think today the universe was throwing me a bone. And by bone, I mean done, as in donut. And by a donut, I mean 3. They were delicious, they were very nice. You're having gelato.
Yeah, mate, yeah.
From, what's it called, Alamanda?
So,
Alamandas. What flavours did you get?
white chocolate,
Nice.
milk chocolate, and
Nice.
salted caramel.
Nice. Nice. There you go. There you go. On our way to Traverse now, having a considerably calmer walk than some of our earlier ones. And we are back again in Traverse 1 for the 3rd Traverse 1 show of the day, with the 3rd different set of the day for, oh my god, I've actually forgotten the name of this play. Adults, thank you. It's been a really... This is show number 18 or 55, I have no idea. We're going to see this play and we're going to see what happens. So not that this is a week of traditional theatre, but we are passing the Royal Lyceum Theatre. There you go. Currently part of the Edinburgh International Festival, but an actual theatre and not like a shipping container in the middle of a garden somewhere or a university lecture theatre. Proper building, that one. So we just got out of Adults, play by Kieran Hurley, who wrote Mouthpiece, that I saw at the Traverse previously, that you saw at Soho.
Yep.
And if anyone was booking this play on the back of, oh, I liked Mouthpiece, it'll be a bit like that. Wasn't.
Very different.
Wasn't. Not that it wasn't good, but just tonally
Very different.
very different. Very, just very different. But now we have 27 minutes to get back to Gilded Balloon, Patterhouse. Which is fine because we don't need food.
Yeah, no.
But I do need a drink.
Yes.
I do desperately need a drink, and on this occasion, I need it to be alcoholic. That's where I'm at this evening. So maybe the seagulls sound Scottish here. Like that's not.
They just sound a lot louder.
I feel like that was a seagull with a Scottish brogue. But yes, back to Gilded Balloon. My first show in Gilded Balloon. Oh, look at the castle behind us. Look how pretty that is. I really shouldn't be this calm. We don't have that much time. Okay, documenting this because this is either a shortcut or a dead end. I'm kombucha girling it right now. Oh, there is an arch.
Is it close?
Yes. I think this is going to work. I'm just trying to avoid the bit with Greyfriars Bobby because it gets super congested. But this is also not where I thought I was taking us.
We're going down.
Where's this going? This is not where I thought it was.
Do you not go down a minute?
Maybe. I think we've committed to it now. We're going to carry on. Okay, that shortcut. We found the shortcut eventually, which was a shortcut from a completely different place. It would have been helpful if we were coming from Cowgate, but we weren't. But we've learned that now. It's fine. We're going to go in. We're going to get a drink. Oh, Fraffy is here. Interesting.
Same show?
I wonder if he's seeing the same show as us again. We made it to Gilded Balloon Patterhouse. I have a strawberry and lime Copperberg from the Tap novel, and I'm climbing the endless stairs with many posters towards the Big Yin, where we are seeing Mountain for Elodie. There we go. I did remember. Up we go. This is the first landing. Lovely bit of chandelier. We have to keep going. It's a very tall building. We're here in the Big Yin at Gilded Balloon Patterhouse, and there are many guitars on the stage. I've never seen this many guitars in one place since I competed in classical guitar competitions. That is a true story. People are sitting down. I'm going to put my camera away now. Okay, just got out of Mountain for Elodie, which was my first show at Gilded Balloon
My second.
of this trip. My 6th show of the day, which makes it my 18th show of the Fringe in 3 days. I've lost count of the ciders. The cider, I think I'm on 7. I think that was cider number 7. But today is a 7-show day, and I'm feeling the difference between 6 and 7 because I feel like we really ought to be done now. But we are going back to the Traverse. I don't mind trekking over to the Traverse because there's really great theatre to be seen over there. So it's a pilgrimage worth making at the Edinburgh Fringe, but 4 different times in one day has been a mistake. I don't even know if I thought about it when putting the schedule together. I think not until Amy looked at it and was like, oh my god, are you literally doing that? I was like, oh, that's some zigzagging nonsense. But
I think as well, like, Natalie pointed out today, Traverse is underground, and I think you feel the fact that you've been underground.
it is underground, and it's like a theatre, so it's not like I can like grab a cider and like get some ridiculous like brownie. You know what? I've not had enough sweet treats. I've not had enough sweet treats. They're longer shows. It's more like serious and intense. So, on our way. We can do this. Powering through. We are nearly there. Not to give you all deja vu, but I'm once again approaching the Traverse Theatre to go see an Edinburgh Fringe show with the castle again looking pretty in the background, and Aaron James also looking pretty over here. It is 9:49. This is the earliest I've been for a Traverse show all day. The show's at 10. I have not been getting to any of these Traverse shows more than 10 minutes before. I feel like I've been consistently on edge with these timings all day, but as soon as we walk into this one, we will have officially made every show today on time. And from tomorrow, I think the schedule gets a little bit calmer, and this is the last show at the Traverse. There's no more trekking out to the Traverse Theatre on this trip. Here we are, rounding the corner for the last time. There's the Traverse Theatre. This is the show we're seeing this evening, after the act. A Section 28 musical. Glad to be seeing it because we wanted to catch it at the new diorama and we didn't get the chance. Look at all these reviews already on here. Musical Theatre Review, All That Dazzles. Daz is on here. The Stage, Time Out, Telegraph. Daz is on there twice. Oh, there you go. There you go. It's groundbreaking and it's 5-star in The Guardian and Reviews Hub in The Telegraph as well. There you go. We're going to go inside now. Okay, we're here again for a slightly different view of the same theatrical space. We are once again in Traverse 1 for the 4th different set of the day for After the Act, a Section 28 musical. I have just remembered that at the first show I saw here this morning, I was given blue sherbet, and I feel like I'm going to need this to get through what I think is a 90-minute show starting at 10 o'clock to finish off my day. I'm not the young man I once was, so it's going to get me through. Big thanks to Sean and Darrow for the sherbet. Oh my gosh, my knees have given up. Too many stairs, and I am sleepy, but a lesson in powering through, because sometimes the last show you see in a 7-show day is one of the best things you see all day. That being said, I am going to go to sleep now, because I'm too tired. For 10 more seconds, I'm Mickey Joe Theatre. Oh my god, hey, thanks for watching, have a stagey day. Subscribe!